What is up? What is up, party people? This is Last Call Reacts in the house. This is just where I do my little segment on something from the news that's been bubbling a little bit. And I'll tell you, man, I've been compelled to just speak a couple minutes on this whole Snoop Dogg inauguration fiasco. I was trying to bring it up in my live, when was it, last week? But spent a whole lot of time on that Lord Jamar. What is going on with my old schoolers, yo? It's just some weird shit. Y'all are doing some weird shit. So I just because this is here, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was a Snoop Dogg fan. Not saying I abandoned him and whatnot, but as you know, certain artists and things become a little too mainstream, it's hard for you to keep on to that thing that you first liked about the artist. But I never really called Snoop a sellout or anything like that, even when he's doing the thing with Martha Stewart and doing stuff, because these are the streams and the avenues that you go through when you make it to the mainstream and you make it past a certain point. So I was never like, dude's a sellout like that. And, I don't even want to spend that much time on this. And particularly just on Snoop, because, there were a couple other performers and stuff like that. Nelly was there. And he had his little response. He was on Willie D Live also, explaining his position on the whole thing too. And a couple things. Some of us regular people are not going to know what it's like to reach that stratosphere and be faced with these decisions, right? I just, by the way, welcome, man. Welcome to Last Call. This is not Last Call Live, the podcast. This is Last Call, one of the videos, the news things that we do, where I just kind of settle on and focus on one thing, which is what we're doing with the Snoop man here tonight. And thank you for returning. Thank you for checking me out for a few minutes. Do me a favor while you are here, though. You like what you see, you like what you hear, or you like the perspective. Even if you don't, give me that like, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate it, and appreciate my newer subscribers too. And always appreciate my older subscribers within months and maybe even a couple years. I'm talking about that old. I haven't been out here that long, folks. So go ahead and do that. And while you're at it, go ahead and check out some other things from the library too. So let's get back at this, please. So yeah, I'm not a fool in thinking that, he started out in gangster rap or humble beginnings, street talk, streetwise. I think it was a quote from Muhammad Ali. He said, if he was the same man at 20 years old as he is at 50, that would be 30 years of a wasted life. So, people that say that certain rappers change or, they went Hollywood, this, that, the other. Yeah, their life has changed. They don't have the same things to rap about. As a matter of fact, they have otherworldly experiences. And that's the shit that they should be rapping about, right? My question here, and we're talking about like maybe 4 years ago when Snoop, he wasn't really a pup at that time. He was still a grown ass man, doing things that he was doing, some good things as far as businesses and, diversifying his talents into the TV shows, the talent shows, and other things that he does there as well. Very good work with that. This type of stuff you should be doing, because I'm sure 30 years ago it seemed but a dream. But my question for a lot of this stuff is, see if I could do that again. I'm not going to play all the clips because I don't know. I even feel indifferent to this. I don't want to drag Snoop through the mud, but this brings up a few signs that I will speak about in just a minute. So we've seen this before. at the first inauguration at Trump, Snoop had some choice words for other potential black performers at Trump's first inauguration. A little something like this.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
Now, clearly, this clip didn't age well.
All right, so that is from Hype Plus, I think formerly Comedy Hype, and don't know what the whole story is over there with that, but I just wanted to show that video to show you guys. He seemed very convinced, a lot of conviction in what he's saying there. With his beliefs. Like, I really believe he would have a problem with whoever performed like that. My question is, what changed? What changed from that time to that time? You know? What experience has he had between saying something like that and condemning any others to full up, as you see on your screen, do this performance? And I got a couple words about this performance too. I mean, let me just play a little bit here. It's you could hear the audience a little bit, but it's dead. He's doing half DJ, half rapping set. He's not even walking the stage or doing a presentation like that. Let's listen to the energy. Not a venue that I would want to see Snoop in. You know, many other stages I'd like to see Snoop in, different venues. And I'm not even talking about a black tie affair or something like that. You know, if you go deeply in there as well, you're looking at, they're all suited up. That's great. You could be formal and do hip hop shit. But looking down there, everybody's phone's out. Maybe a couple people are singing along. It just, I wonder if he's thinking at that time, if he's not high enough, like, what the fuck am I doing here? Or is the bag that good that he's just like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to leave and that's all I got to do, sort of deal, I want to, his response to all the backlash made it all the way to Entertainment Tonight. And they got a version of what he says about the whole matter that I want to play here too. So his words, he's seeing the backlash where he doesn't necessarily even address the pivotal and the more poignant points about his performance and him backtracking on his words, which I find is interesting too. So here we go.
I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man, still 100% black.
The rapper speaking out on Instagram after reportedly losing over 500,000 followers on the platform. A move triggered by angry fans who aren't cool with Snoop performing for 47.
We gotta learn to pick each other up instead of pulling each other down. That's what we great at as black people. We great at.
That's all right. Here's my PSA about that. When you make a dumb decision and then you put it on the black race about we have to do this, it was no we when you accepted the gig, motherfucker. Don't talk about, well, we're good at tearing each other down. Don't use that trite shit to back up your horrible decisions. And that just makes me sad for Snoop to do. He's going to be all right. Lost some followers, that. His opportunities are going to come. I don't think, people are talking about canceling. They're not canceling this man. He's going to do the same shit. I still didn't check out that new Missionary album, even though it was Snoop and Dre in the waiting to do that shit. Just because over the years I lost what attracted me to the whole death row sound in the first place. But I mean, that's okay. It's not out of protest or anything like that. We just grew in different tastes and stuff like that. So eventually I'll check out, the effort that they put into it. But this doesn't help either, you know. And I just hate anybody, black people using the race card. They throw the race card in uh, when they're accused of it. It's like the atom bomb. But here he goes. It's just sad.
Tearing each other down. You could be up 1 minute and they'll try to pull you down the next.
Online critics also.
So all you really had to do there, Snoop, was address why you turned around. Now, I'm not going to go into it and show it all, but Willie D wanted to interview Nelly about it, and Nelly did a spin on it. I'm not going to get into show it because I just wanted to show this for a couple minutes and close it up. Nelly's spin on it that he wasn't performing for the Republican Party. His spin was that he was performing for the chosen president of the United States. And that's why his performance is different and can't be deemed as a sellout, because he went for the winner who is governing of the United States, which is a hell of a way to twist and turn this thing around. But, I put this out here and I leave it with you, I guess, as a question. Where do Snoop fans go from here? You can't jump on and support. And I guess this is the new way of people showing their lack of support by unsubscribing, not following. That certainly sends an instant message to how people feel about his decisions. What do us old school people do? Because a lot of us know after a while, this gangster shit isn't really all that gangster once you get into the movies and Hollywood and you got certain endorsement and stuff. A lot of us know that you're not doing the shit that you were preaching on album maybe 1 and 2, and that things got a little different as opportunities and money. You live in a little bit of a different life, but we're willing to let that go as long as you navigate that avenue in a way that we know that you're still for us, and you don't just dump us at any sign. Boy, that bag must have been big for Snoop. That's all I keep thinking, man. And I'm not even going to say I hope it was worth it, because it probably was in reality. The other ones I expect to kind of sell out like that, like Nelly, any of that. But I think Snoop is little bit of a different brand, a little bit of a different icon to be doing something like this. And especially being so outspoken before. Why the turn, Snoop? Why the turn? So I'm definitely not the authority in this by any means, but I want to hear where people are going to go with this. I'll say I'm not a supporter of Snoop the way I was in the 90s. I mean, I had Doggy Style, I had The Chronic, I had Murder Was the Case. I bought that Dogfather shit. Anything he was on with Snoop. Anything after that, I even followed him down south to No Limit and bought that shit. I think even into the 2000s where he hooked up with Pharrell. And I'm talking Beautiful. And Let's Get Blown and some other shit where I was like, all right, this is some nice shit. He remember to do his shit. But this is some stuff where I just, I don't know. Rappers are just doing dumb shit. More dumb shit. I mean, my old heads, you're old now. In 50s and stuff, you have time to reflect on the dumb shit. Got rappers that are flat earthers and stuff. I expect idiots like DJ Academics, which we'll talk about, to do his dumb shit. These other rappers doing their dumb shit, getting locked up and shot and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But our old school rappers should be past this shit, dude. And, I know he got paid. I know the bag was big, but I don't think it's a good lesson for real fans and the real public, or even young black men, black boys to look up and say, not to say, hey, I could perform at the president's inauguration, but have the choice to vote for the person you most likely voted for? Or do you just reach that stratosphere and, anything goes? You tell me, man. You tell me what you think. Thank you for checking me out. I'd like to remind you to please like, share, and subscribe as we grow my little channel. And I'd really appreciate that. That helps me out. Thank you for coming through. Leave me a comment. Excuse me. If you wish, give me some more things to think about. Maybe more things to pursue. And we'll do it like that. All right, folks. I will catch you out there. Peace.